My name is Peter. We are the Tanglewood Marionettes. And before we get into our preview of Perseus and Medusa, I'd like to introduce you to the marionette. Now, a marionette is work from above. We use an airplane control. Can you guess why we call it an airplane control? Yeah, it sort of looks like it's kind of like shaped like an airplane. And attached to the control are strings that go down to various points on our puppet's body. And when by pulling on a string and moving our control, we make our puppets gesture. Hi, everybody. Now, an average human marionette for us will have about 13 strings. They have 2 leg strings, so we can make them walk. They have 2 hand strings, so they can wave and gesture. Hi, everybody. They have 2 elbow strings, so they can do the funky chicken. They have 2 shoulder strings, so we can make them look down. They have 2 head strings to look from side to side, a chin string or nose string so they can look up, and a back string for balance and bowing. One of the challenges we like to give to our new puppeteers is to think about how our body moves and try to get our puppets to move the same way. For example, if you were to lay down, and say, well, how would you get up off the ground? Would you just sort of rise? Or maybe it's more like, maybe you like move your legs first, get your arms out a little bit, push that weight up, stand up. That looks a little bit better. Hi. So in a minute, we're going to start our presentation. If you have any questions, please put them in the questions and answers field, and we'll get to them at the end. So right now, enjoy our preview of Perseus and Medusa.
But I wish to see the world. I cannot help the way I feel. Inside, something is telling me that there is more to my life than this hut, this boat.
And your mother?
I did not mean that. You do not understand.
Why is it the young are so ready to believe that their parents do not understand? I too had dreams when I was young, before I met your father.
It is the most valuable item my family possesses.
Whatever it was not good enough for a prince.
No one has the right to act as you have done.
You watch your mouth, boy. I have every right. I am your ruler, and you are nothing.
I am as good as you.
Be careful of your words, vagabond. My father is king.
It is unwise to curse the gods when you are in such need of their help.
Are you a god?
I am Pallas Athena. Listen to me, Perseus. Your quest is foolhardy. No mortal can face the Gorgon unaided and live. She has the strength of 30 men. Her hair is a deadly array of poisonous snakes. Worse than these are the power of her eyes, for whosoever looks Medusa in the face must turn forever into stone.
Time to speak to these shoes. Hello, aren't you a good-looking pair of sandals? Why don't we fly to the frozen north together? Now would be a good time to fly. Please fly. I command you, fly. These sandals are broken. Wait, what exactly did Athena say? Speak to them. No, wait, she said, speak to them up and something else. What was it? Oh yes, away. She meant speak to them the words up and away. Whoa! 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 Hold on there. Down, boys. All right. North. Go north. Whoa! We're in the final leg of the decathlon, citizens, and Meleager, Atalanta, and Nestor are in the lead. But who is this? It's Perseus, citizens, passing them at blinding speed. He moves like he's got wings on his feet. By Hades, it's cold. I should have brought a cloak. Who can live in a place like this? Freezing cold and nothing in sight but this ugly, barren rock.
Well, I think you're an ugly, puny-looking sack of flesh.
Wow!
And now, you will have to fight for them with me, Hesperia, nymph guardian of the sacred tree.
That's all right. If they're forbidden, I won't take any.
What?
I mean, I was hungry, but I don't want to break any rules.
You mean that's it? You're not going to fight?
No thanks.
Oh, come on.
No, really.
But look at these apples. They're fabulous. There are no other apples like this on Earth. You said you were hungry.
I'm not looking for a fight with you.
How about we wrestle? Best 2 out of 3.
Stop! Ow! What's the matter with you? I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah! You're in trouble now! This is one nymph that rides like a centaur!
Oh, more bodies.
Someone is here. Someone has come to my garden to pay me a visit. How wonderful. It has been too long since I have had a guest.
Give me the bag.
The head is yours. That was the agreement. But be warned, Polydectes. That is the real head of Medusa in that bag, and opening it will forever put an end to your malicious pride.
I will put your head in this bag, outlaw. You're a dead man.
Heed my words, Polydectes.
No! It is a trick! You cannot go without my leave to depart. I am your ruler. I will find and expose you, Perseus. He is a fraud. It's a lie. I will prove it to the world.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our presentation of Perseus and Medusa. Now, after the show, what we like to do is answer questions people have about the puppets, the story, or anything else. And one of the questions we get a lot is, how do we change our Prince Polydectes into stone? So I have our stone Prince Polydectes right here. And he's made just like our other Polydectes, but we covered him in a material similar to Elmer's glue to create a hard shell. And then we painted him to look like stone. Now, I don't have enough room here in our studio to actually show you how we do this live, but earlier we made a recording of how this trick works. In our show, we change Prince Polydectes into stone. The way we achieve that is, if you didn't guess, our column is actually hollow, and we have 2 Polydectes. We have a regular Polydectes, and we have a Polydectes that looks like stone. So before the show, we put the stone prince inside the column, and when we set the column on the stage, no one knows he's here.
I'm here, I'm here.
And then during the show, we do the old switcheroo trick. The prince goes, and that's how we change the prince into stone. So another question we get all the time is, how do we get our puppets to hold things? So in our story, Cerberus, the three-headed dog in the underworld, picks up a sword out of a stone. Here's the sword and the stone. And as you can see on the back of our sword, we have a hook. And what we do is we take the nose string from the middle head of Cerberus, we loop it underneath the sword, and when we take up the slack, the sword dangles off his head. Now, what we like to do is answer questions that you might have about our show. And if you didn't figure it out, this is our format. We have a live puppet demonstration, and then we have a pre-recorded show, and then we come back for live questions and answers. And we have access to most of the puppets, if not all of them, that we can bring into our small studio so that we can demonstrate stuff live.